Polite Inquiries, SCG, day 3.
Ow.
Will says, this Jonny Bairstow sounds pretty good. Anyone know if he keeps wicket as well? Well, he might never keep wicket again after what happened to his thumb. But, I mean, to be fair, Jonny Bairstow hasn't been that good for a very, very long time. I don't even think Jonny Bairstow would be arguing that specifically. Although that being said, I think England brought about all their Jonny Bairstow problems probably when they decided to make a Joss Buttler into a specialist number 7 for no good reason at all.
Yeah, I mean, it's about time we went back round that particular fairground ride, isn't it? The Buttler Bairstow carousel. Butler's not had a good tour, as I don't think I'm revealing anything too
hot take.
He made a duck today. Bairstow made his first 100 since 2018. It isn't going to be long, is it, before someone starts thinking, yeah, maybe we could give him back the gloves.
Shuffin said, which is the greater upset? Bangladesh beating New Zealand or England avoiding the follow-on? I love this question. I love every part of this question. I think it's a fantastic question. I don't think Australia would have enforced the follow-on, especially as Scott Bowler was in and out of hospital at times, although he's been cleared of any problems with his fall. But it's a fantastic question. And the thing about today is it's essentially it's still one partnership, or you could almost say one batter, because like Stokes could have been out about 83 times. And England still started horrendously bad. Yeah,
at 36 for 4, we were all like queuing up it's going to finish today gags, and then Stokes was bowled not out. Let's not forget the ball hit the stumps and he was given out LBW. This was obviously a bonkers day of cricket.
Ecunt says, what's the underdog phenomenon that makes Jack Leach getting pumped sad while Nathan Lyon getting whacked funny? Well, Nathan Lyon has 400 wickets. I think the 400 wickets it plays a fairly big part here. Also, Nathan Lyon just has that kind of face, doesn't he? He has a kind of face that makes people sort of laugh at him when things are going wrong. And Jack Leach, I don't know when we stopped laughing at Jack Leach. Was it somewhere around when Rishabh Pant was destroying him? I mean, at a certain point, the laughter stops and there's only tears.
Nathan Lyon has been whacked around famously by England on a few occasions, but he's tended to come back quite well out of it. So, although he did fumble that run-out chance at Headingley, so Jack Leach wouldn't have dropped that.
Jack Leach certainly outplayed him at Headingley at the end of that game.
Yeah.
Malik says, don't you think Cummins is overbowling himself since he's become captain? No, I do not think that.
I don't think anyone in their right mind will complain about seeing too much of Pat Cummins.
Pazza says, is it time for Ben Stokes to concentrate being a batter only to prolong his test career? Maybe carry on bowling just in white ball cricket?
Well, England certainly haven't used him effectively as a bowler in this test series, as we've come back to time and again. But then he's not really contributed many runs either. So, he's now had his warm-up, hasn't he? He's had his 3 first-class matches to get into the tour. I'm not going to say he looked in good nick today, but he
that
did
one where he fell over trying to defend the ball, or where his feet just went absolutely nowhere until he fell over. It was bizarre. No, I have no problem with Stokes continuing to bowl. I mean, that's why he is in the side. I get your point that when it comes down to it, he's the second most important batter, so they might want to do that. But if Stokes can bowl even 10 or 15 overs a game, it's a huge advantage for England. Sahil says, is Joss Buttler the batter England's Rahane? Just when he's churned up a large number of failures and is on the brink of being dropped, scores an important knock and then gets out for a duck in the next innings. I think England would take even Rahane's recent record, batting at number 5, in this particular side, if he had those skills. So, no, he's not that. I mean, Buttler has an easier run. He's not going to get many times when it's going to be easier to score runs against Australia than he had today. That ball was soft by the time he went out there. Australia was a bowler down. It was disappointing. It was really disappointing for Buttler.
I don't think India have ever tried to play Rahane as a specialist number 7, have they?
Aleph says, what will Hameed find first, some runs or a perfect sized jumper? I would suggest he might have some time to go and find the jumper soon, because I do think that they're probably giving him enough time to make some runs. And he was never suited to playing cricket in Australia. Today, he got a beautiful ball. He got a wobble ball from Mitchell Starc, which is going to change Mitchell Starc's career, I think, if he can nail this ball. And that one was beautiful today. But Hameed missed it by a significant amount. And he also had a huge gap between bat and pad. He sort of looked a little bit like a cartoon bullfighter. Like he was kind of there waving the cape, but, not in the right areas. The ball just went straight through the middle. It was bad. I felt bad. I'm not particular. I've got no problem with the oversized jumpers, though. That's okay.
Yeah, he could grow into it.
We'll see you tomorrow.